YouTube wrestling fans, this is the following contest. This is a special show. Tonight we will be predicting WrestleMania 27. Now, if you've heard our TNA Victory Roadshow, you kind of already know how this works. Basically, what do we do, Jason? We're going to go over the matches. Not only will we give our picks, we'll give kind of an insight about what's going to happen. And after the pay-per-view, we'll review it, what we thought about it, and we'll decide a winner and, of course, a loser. I think you did beat me for...
Kicked your ass last time.
Did you beat me for Victory Road? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. You did. Okay. Here goes nothing. We've got a big 8-man tag match. Basically, it is the Core versus the newly formed Giant and Kane, which were one of my favorite tag team champion combinations of all time, and Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov. I like the Core in this match.
I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go with Kane, Kozlov, and Big Show and Santino.
See, I would do the same thing because I know, everybody wants to see that fun team win. But Wade Barrett just won the Intercontinental Championship, and they have the tag team belts. They have nothing to gain by putting these guys over. So, I'm going with the Core on this one. So we split on that. Also, we have Sheamus versus Bryan Danielson. I like Sheamus.
I like Danielson.
Okay. You said earlier you think because that feud is going to continue that they need Bryan Danielson to win?
Yeah, because then it can keep going back and forth. If Sheamus wins, he has no one to go to feud for that belt for.
Evan Bourne, anybody.
He can't feud with Evan Bourne.
Why not? He knocked him out.
What happens?
He knocked him out for months, man. The next match, we split on that one. The next match, I don't know if you really want to even do this. It's the match with Snooki?
No, I don't. No.
Alright, moving on. Fuck that match. Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. I like Cody Rhodes.
I like him too, but I think Rey Mysterio.
I think this will continue their feud, and we will eventually see Mask versus Mask, and of course Cody Rhodes will take off his whatever they call that protective face mask is. So we split on that.
I think Rey Mysterio will win, but I think Cody Rhodes would have the last laugh, as they say. He'll kick his ass or do something to keep the feud going, I think.
I think it's time for Cody Rhodes to step up, and they're going to let him go over Rey Mysterio, personally. That's what I think. Coming up, we've got Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. I think we both agree Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
Okay. Randy Orton versus CM Punk. I like CM Punk in this one.
Orton, definitely.
Okay. Now, something interesting. The Undertaker versus Triple H. If you listen to our Monday Night Raw review, we thought that they were going to announce Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee. As of right now, it's not set in stone. Whether it is or not, we both know, and I think the world knows, The Undertaker is going to win. They're not going to drop the streak, especially to Triple H. What I think is going to happen is, we knew weeks ago, Jason, this is going to be a no disqualification, yes?
Yeah.
So what I think is going to happen, we will see HBK turn on Hunter. Right when you think, oh yeah, it's no DQ, Shawn Michaels is there, this is it. Undertaker basically versus an unannounced DX. No. My prediction is Shawn Michaels will turn on Hunter right before he can beat The Undertaker because he doesn't want anyone that is not Shawn Michaels to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Especially Triple H, because he said I'm my best friend.
Especially his best friend. No way in the world. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
So we both agree on that type
definitely.
of story? Okay. Very good.
When it comes to that, it's too blunt to,
Yeah, no, it's right there in your face, especially if you are a 20 plus year fan. You've seen everyone come and go and every fad come and go. You know, they like to throw swerves, especially at the biggest show all year. So that is definitely going to happen, I think.
Especially with the Undertaker in the street, because that's an event all in itself right there. So
What main event do you want to do first?
let's do the SmackDown.
Okay, so the SmackDown main event pits Alberto Del Rio, who won the Royal Rumble to become the number one contender, against Edge. I love Alberto Del Rio, and I see him with that belt, and I think Christian is going to have a lot to do with why.
I agree.
I, I really do. I think Christian is going to be involved, which he is, and we're going to see him do something to Edge. Now, whether it's intentional or not, I'm not sure. I'm leaning toward it is intentional. And then we'll see Edge and Christian feud over this. Uh, but yeah, Alberto Del Rio takes home the gold, leaving us with the Monday Night Raw main event, which is, of course, John Cena, challenger, versus The Miz, champion. Uh, I like The Miz to retain.
I hope so. I really do.
You know, I don't like either of them. I hate both of them.
But
With that,
if I have to pick, I want the Miz, definitely.
yeah, I do. It is the youth movement, and I think this will solidify him as a champion, which they've been trying so hard to do, and he is the face of the company. We've seen him all over Conan O'Brien and ESPN and, every kind of media outlet possible. We've seen The Miz take over. I really believe he is going to retain, and I think John Cena is at a point in his career where he can actually do that.
I hope so. I hope he doesn't have that big of an ego, because if he wins, I'll know he's just like Hogan then. I'll know it for a fact. He's just
Well,
like
see,
Hogan.
what I don't like is that's like a got a
Uh-oh.
text,
He's
got
calling us now.
a,
Son of a
got a,
bitch.
that's a text message from my lady. Um, I hate the fact that that's a staple now. John Cena put him over. How bad does that sound? Really? John Cena lays down for someone and now they're a star because they can beat John Cena? We can beat John Cena.
Well, I mean, okay, look. Sheamus did it.
Yes.
I mean, he laid down for Sheamus, but he
Very
got the belt right back. So I mean, he did it for Edge. He's done it for people, but he just gets the belt right back. That's what pisses me off the most. He gets it right back the next pay-per-view. I just hope they don't do that with The Miz. I just hope he just keeps it, beats Cena, and then just defends it against all young Bryan Danielson. That would be awesome.
And The Miz?
Yeah, think how that would be.
Well, whoever it is, as long as it's The Miz, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
If it's John
And,
Cena, I'm gonna be very upset. But I think The Miz.
no, I really do think that The Miz is going to retain because they have so much invested in him, and they want him to be their champion for the next little while, probably until maybe as long as SummerSlam. We have to wait and see. Of course, we're going to have The Rock hosting. I think he's going to have everything to do with the main event for Raw. Um, I'm excited about this WrestleMania. This is the first WrestleMania in a few years I'm actually excited to see. I guess because it is the youth movement, and I like Alberto Del Rio a lot, and I'm just excited to see what this year is going to bring, especially under this youth movement. Uh, Side note, really fast, not in jet. It's a possibility. Kofi Kingston versus Drew McIntyre. I would say Kofi Kingston because he's the face. He's a face.
There might be a battle royal too.
What do you think, Kofi, about Kingston, Drew McIntyre if it happens?
Drew McIntyre definitely.
Well, I mean, he should win, but I don't think he will think, well, they're going to make the crowd happy and raise Kofi Kingston's hand. That's what I personally.
Hey, if they can go and it's a good match, then the fans won't care who wins, as long as it's a good match.
Not necessarily.
Hey man, if it's a good match and they both work good and it's entertaining to everybody, that's all that matters.
See, that's the thing. Kofi Kingston's entertaining. Drew McIntyre's not. Drew McIntyre can't get heat, and everybody hates him, and he doesn't. He still get heat.
Still, if he puts on a good show, I don't think it matters.
Yes, I understand. Link Dean Cole, so come on, go. Great show. You know what I mean? Come on. If that match even happens. So we split on that. That has happened. Of course, can tune back right after WrestleMania 7. We'll have our review of the show, and we'll go over all the picks. And I don't know what the winners get. You'll have to tune in and find out. Post comments, subscribe. Tell us what you think is going to happen at WrestleMania. You've got the following content. We'll see you next week.